God warns, I will never talk to you again if you skip now. A big tragedy is coming your way, and I am the only one who can stop it. Don't try to skip, God. Listen to me carefully, because this moment carries weight that you cannot see yet. If you move away from these words, you risk walking straight into something that was never meant for you. I am not speaking to frighten you. I am speaking to protect you before it is too late. There is something forming ahead of you, something real. And I am the only one standing between you and that outcome. Stay here. Hold your attention steady because what you receive right now can change everything in your life. Type Amen if you believe. I am warning you because I see what you cannot see from where you stand. You think everything is normal. But there are small signs around you that you have been ignoring. I have been trying to reach you in quiet ways, through thoughts, through moments, through people. Yet you kept brushing it aside. This is not just another passing feeling. This is a direct call meant only for you. If you choose to skip now, you are choosing silence from me. And that silence will leave you unprotected. There is a reason your attention has been pulled here at this exact time. You did not arrive here by accident, and nothing about this moment is random. I have aligned this moment because what is ahead requires your awareness. If you listen, I will guide you away from what is coming. If you turn away, you walk forward without my direction. And that is where danger begins to grow. Type yes to affirm. Do not take this lightly because I am speaking with urgency that I do not often use. There are times when I allow you to learn through experience. But this is not one of those times. This is a moment where I step in directly because the path ahead is not safe for you as it is. I need you to slow down, to pay attention, and to receive what I am about to show you. Your life, your peace, and your future are connected to what you do after hearing this. Right now, I am asking you from a place of care to show your support by liking this video because it helps this reach others who are also in need of this protection and guidance. What is coming is not sudden to me. Even if it would feel sudden to you, I see the pattern forming, the decisions that are lining up, and the people whose actions are about to affect your life. You may feel calm now, but that calm can shift quickly if you continue forward without awareness. I am not trying to control you. I am trying to shield you. My warning is not punishment. It is protection given before harm can reach you. There is something you have been overlooking in your life. It may be a decision you keep delaying, a person you keep trusting without question, or a path you are walking without clarity. I need you to stop and look again because what seems harmless now carries consequences later. I am asking you to pause and listen deeply because I am about to redirect you. If you follow my voice, you will avoid what was meant to break you. You must understand that when I say I will not speak again, if you skip, I am showing you the seriousness of this moment. I have spoken before softly and patiently, but you did not always listen. This time is different because the timing matters more than ever. If you ignore this, you move forward without the warning that could have saved you. I do not want that for you. And that is why I am calling you now with strength. I am still with you even now as you read this. I have not left you and I am not against you. I am standing close, guiding, watching and protecting you in ways you cannot fully understand. You may have felt alone at times, but I have been present in every moment. This warning is proof that I am still reaching for you. Still trying to keep you safe from what you cannot yet see. What I need from you is simple, but it requires your full attention. Do not rush past this. Do not treat it as something ordinary. Let these words settle in your heart because they carry direction for you. There is a shift you must make, and I will reveal it step by step. If you stay with me, the tragedy I speak of is not meant for you. It is something that can be avoided, something that can be stopped, but only if you listen now. I would not warn you without reason, and I would not call you without purpose. You are chosen to hear this because you are meant to be protected. Stay with me, and I will lead you away from harm into safety and peace. There are layers to what is unfolding, and each one matters for your safety and your future. I am not speaking in confusion. I am speaking with purpose that is carefully aligned for you. If you keep listening, you will feel the direction becoming stronger inside you. Type 222. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. There is a situation in your life that has been quietly building tension. Even if you have tried to ignore it, it may not have exploded into something serious yet, but the signs have been there. You have felt moments of unease, small doubts that you pushed away, and thoughts that you chose not to follow. Those moments were not random. They were signals I placed within you. I was trying to guide you gently, but now I must speak more directly because time is no longer as flexible as it once was. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You must begin to look at your surroundings with new awareness. Pay attention to what feels off, even if it does not make sense right away. There are people whose intentions are not as clear as they appear. And there are paths that seem easy but lead to difficulty. I am not asking you to live in fear. I am asking you to walk in awareness. When you walk with awareness, you allow my protection to guide your steps more clearly. The tragedy I warned you about is connected to a chain of decisions. It is not one single moment, but a series of choices that lead to a harmful outcome. If you continue on the same path without reflection, those choices will bring you closer to that point. But if you listen now, you can break that chain before it forms completely. That is why I am speaking now before the situation becomes harder to change. You may be wondering why I chose this moment to speak so strongly. It is because you have reached a point where your next steps matter more than your past ones. The direction you take from here will shape what happens next in your life. I have watched you grow, struggle and continue even when things felt heavy. I know your heart and I know you want what is right. Even when you feel uncertain, there is also something within you that you must face honestly. There are habits or patterns that you have held on to even though deep inside you know they are not good for you. I have been patient with you, giving you time to recognize and change them. Now I am asking you to let them go because they are part of what opens the door to harm. When you release what is not meant for you, you create space for my protection to work more fully in your life. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, you are not being warned because you are weak. You are being warned because you are valuable. I do not protect what has no purpose. I protect what carries meaning, what carries future, what carries potential that must not be destroyed. You are one of those who carries something important even if you do not fully see it yet. That is why I am standing in front of this moment, speaking clearly, refusing to let you walk blindly into danger. There is a shift happening around you and you can feel it if you slow down and pay attention. Things that once felt stable may begin to feel uncertain. People may behave differently and situations may change in ways you did not expect. Do not be shaken by this because it is part of the process of redirection. I am moving things so that you do not remain in a place that could harm you. You must also understand that protection requires cooperation. I can guide you, warn you, and show you the path, but you must choose to follow it. If you ignore what you are being shown, you step outside the protection that is being offered to you. This is not about control. It is about alignment. When you align your actions with what I am showing you, you move into safety and clarity. There may be a specific decision that has been on your mind recently. You have been going back and forth, unsure of what to do. That decision is more important than you realize because it is directly connected to the path ahead. I am guiding you away from what will bring harm, even if it seems attractive or easy at first. Trust the hesitation you feel because it is not doubt, it is guidance. I am also asking you to take a step back from anything that feels rushed or forced. When something is right, it will not push you into confusion or pressure. What is right will bring clarity, even if it requires patience. Do not allow yourself to be pulled into something that does not give you peace. Your peace is one of the ways I speak to you. As you continue listening, you may start to remember moments where you felt guided before. Times when you avoided something without knowing why or when you changed direction at the last moment. Those were not coincidences. They were my protection working in your life. I have always been present even when you did not recognize it. This moment is another extension of that same care. The reason I said I may not speak again if you skip is because this moment is a turning point. It is not just another message. It is a moment of decision. You are either choosing to listen and be guided or choosing to move forward without that guidance. I do not want you to walk alone into something that could have been prevented. That is why I am speaking with urgency now. There is still time for you to adjust your path. Nothing is fixed yet and nothing is beyond change. You are not trapped and you are not too late. But the window for easy change is closing. And that is why I need your attention now. The sooner you listen and act, the easier it will be to avoid what is coming. Stay steady because I am continuing to lead you away from what could harm you. Type 777 to receive blessings. There is a connection in your life that requires your attention right now. It may be someone you trust, someone you speak to often, or someone who has recently come closer to you. Not everything about this connection is harmful. But there is something within it that is not aligned with your well-being. I am not telling you to act in anger or fear. I am telling you to observe carefully. When you look with clarity, you will begin to notice what you once ignored. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broken are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You have a strong heart, and because of that, you often give more than you should. You try to understand others. You try to forgive quickly and you try to keep peace even when something feels wrong. That kindness is part of who you are, but it must be balanced with wisdom. If you continue to give without awareness, you can place yourself in situations that drain you and lead you into harm. I am asking you to protect your energy and your space. There is also a choice related to your direction that you have been avoiding. You know what I am speaking about even if you have not said it out loud. It is something that requires courage. Something that may feel uncomfortable at first. You have delayed it because you wanted things to stay easy. But that delay is part of what allows the risk to grow. I am guiding you to face it now because facing it will break the path that leads to danger. What is ahead is not stronger than my protection. But you must allow that protection to work through your actions. When you listen and move with intention, you stay within the safety I am creating for you. When you ignore what you feel and continue without thought, you move outside that safety. I do not want you to step into that could have been avoided with one clear decision. You may feel a slight shift in your thoughts as you read this. That shift is not confusion. It is alignment beginning to form. I am adjusting your perspective so you can see things as they truly are. The more you allow this clarity to settle, the more confident you will feel in your next steps. Do not rush past this moment because this is where your direction begins to change. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There is something else I need you to understand about the warning I gave you. The tragedy is not only about an external situation. It is also about what could happen within you. If you continue on the wrong path when you move in the wrong direction for too long, it begins to affect your peace, your strength, and your purpose. I do not want you to lose the light that I have placed inside you. That light is meant to grow, not to be dimmed by choices that lead you away from truth. You have been stronger than you realize. You have faced things that others would not have handled the same way. Even when you felt uncertain, you kept moving forward. And that strength has carried you this far. But strength alone is not enough when direction is unclear. That is why I am stepping in now to give you both strength and direction together. There may be moments coming where you feel tested. Situations may arise that challenge your patience or your trust. Do not let those moments pull you back into old patterns. When you feel that pressure, remember what you are hearing now. Pause, reflect, and choose the path that brings you peace instead of the path that feels easy but uncertain. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be aware. Awareness allows you to make better choices even when things are not clear at first. When you stay aware, you stay connected to my guidance. That connection is what keeps you protected even when things around you begin to shift. There is also a sense of urgency in what I am telling you because the timing matters. You cannot delay this any longer. The longer you wait, the closer you move toward the outcome I am trying to prevent. But when you act now, even in small ways, you begin to move away from that path. Every step you take in awareness creates distance between you and the harm ahead. You may start to notice changes in how you feel about certain things. Something that once felt right may now feel uncertain. Something you once ignored may now stand out clearly. These changes are not random. They are part of the guidance I am giving you. Trust those shifts because they are leading you in the right direction. I am still here with you, guiding every step as long as you continue to listen. I have not left you and I will not leave you. But you must choose to stay connected to what I am showing you. This is not just about avoiding something negative. It is about stepping into something better, something safer, something aligned with your purpose. You are not meant to walk into loss or regret. You are meant to walk into peace, clarity, and protection. That is why I am speaking so clearly now. I want you to arrive at a place where you feel secure and steady, not shaken by something that could have been prevented. There is something shifting quietly in your environment right now. It is not loud. It is not obvious, but it is real. You may notice small changes in how people speak, how situations unfold, or how you feel in certain places. These are not random shifts. They are signals that something is moving beneath the surface. I am showing you these signs so you do not walk blindly into what is forming. You must begin to trust the feeling that tells you to pause. That feeling is not weakness. It is guidance. When something feels rushed, unclear, or slightly off, that is your moment to stop and listen. I am speaking to you through that pause, giving you space to choose differently. If you ignore it, you move forward without that protection. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a pattern you have repeated in your life more than once. It may be trusting too quickly, staying too long, or ignoring what you feel deep inside. That pattern is what opens the door to the situation I warned you about. I am not blaming you for it. I am showing it to you so you can break it. Once you break the pattern, the path ahead begins to change immediately. You are not meant to carry what others place on you. Sometimes you take on burdens that were never yours, trying to help or trying to keep peace. But in doing that, you step into situations that drain you and pull you away from your own path. I need you to release what does not belong to you. When you let go, you create space for clarity and protection. Type yes if you believe in God's timing. There is also a decision coming very soon that will test your awareness. It may seem small on the surface, but it carries weight beneath it. The way you respond to it will either move you closer to safety or closer to what I am trying to prevent. I am preparing you now so that when that moment comes, you will not act without thinking. You will pause, remember, and choose with clarity. I want you to understand that I am not only warning you about danger. I am guiding you towards something better. There is a path that leads to peace, stability, and growth for you. That path is not far away, but it requires you to turn slightly from where you are now. Sometimes the difference between harm and safety is just one decision made at the right time. You have been stronger than your circumstances, even when you did not feel like it. You have carried yourself through moments that felt uncertain, and you kept going. That strength is still within you. And now it must be used with awareness. Strength without direction can lead to struggle. But strength with guidance leads to stability. There may be a person who will try to influence your next steps. Their words may sound convincing and their presence may feel familiar, but I need you to listen beyond what is being said. Pay attention to how you feel when you are around them. If your peace feels disturbed even slightly, that is a sign you must not ignore. I am not asking you to push people away without reason. I am asking you to see clearly and respond with wisdom. Not every connection is meant to continue in the same way. Some are meant to change, some are meant to step back, and some are meant to end quietly. When you allow these changes, you protect yourself from what could grow into something harmful. There is also something within you that is ready to rise. It is a sense of clarity, a stronger awareness, and a deeper understanding of what is right for you. This part of you has been quiet, but it is now beginning to speak louder. I am bringing it forward because it will help guide your next steps. When you listen to it, you align with the direction I am showing you. Do not be afraid of change. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, change is often the way I move you away from what is not meant for you. If everything stayed the same, you would remain in a place that could harm you. The shift you are feeling is not loss. It is protection in motion. You may also notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer as you continue listening. Things that once felt confusing may now start to make sense. That clarity is not coming from outside. It is being strengthened within you. I am helping you see what you need to see so you can act with confidence instead of doubt. The warning I gave you at the beginning is still real and it still matters. But now you are no longer unaware. You are beginning to see the path in front of you more clearly. That awareness gives you power to change what comes next. You are not walking blindly anymore. Stay with me because there is still more I need to show you. Each step forward will become clearer and each decision will feel more certain as you continue to listen. You are not alone in this moment. You are being guided, protected, and prepared all at once. There is a part of your life where you have been too comfortable. Even though something inside you has been telling you to move or change, comfort can sometimes hide risk, especially when it keeps you from seeing what is slowly forming. You have stayed in that place because it feels familiar. And familiarity can make things seem safe. But I am telling you now that not everything familiar is good for you. What feels easy today can become difficult tomorrow if it is not aligned with what is right. You have also been carrying a quiet sense of doubt within you. Not doubt about me, but doubt about your own ability to make the right choices. That doubt has caused you to hesitate when you should have acted and to stay silent when you should have spoken. I am removing that doubt now by showing you clearly what you need to see. You do not need to guess your way forward. You only need to listen and trust what is being revealed to you. There is something specific you need to step away from. You already know what it is even if you have not fully accepted it yet. It may be a situation, a habit, or a connection that no longer serves your well-being. You have been holding on to it because letting go feels uncertain. But holding on to it is what keeps you closer to the outcome I warned you about. Why is this 7CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives from crushing debt to dream vacations. This could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. When I tell you that I am the only one who can stop what is coming, I am not taking away your power. I am showing you where your true protection comes from. When you align with me, you step into a level of guidance that goes beyond what you can see or understand. I can see the paths ahead before they fully form. And I can redirect you before something becomes unavoidable. That is why listening now matters so much. Type 8.88. If you believe you are protected, there is also a lesson in this moment that will stay with you beyond what you are facing right now. It is the lesson of paying attention when something feels different. Too many times you have ignored that feeling because you did not want to disrupt what seemed normal. But that feeling is one of the ways I speak to you. When you begin to respect it, you strengthen your connection to my guidance. You are not meant to live in constant worry or fear. You are meant to live with awareness and peace at the same time. Awareness keeps you alert and peace keeps you steady. When both are present, you move through life with clarity. That is where I am leading you now, into a place where you are not easily shaken by what happens around you. There may be something coming that tries to distract you from what you are hearing now. It could be a situation that pulls your attention away or a thought that makes you question everything. Do not let that distraction take you off course. When it comes, remember this moment and what you are being shown. Hold on to it because it will help you stay grounded. You are also being prepared for a change that will feel different at first. It may require you to act in a way you are not used to, or to say no when you would normally say yes. That change is not meant to isolate you. It is meant to protect you. When you begin to act with this new awareness, you will see how much safer your path becomes. I want you to understand that I am not far from you. I am not distant or silent unless you choose to turn away. Even now, I am present in your thoughts, in your awareness, and in the clarity you are beginning to feel. This is not something external. It is something happening within you as well. The more you listen, the stronger this connection becomes. There is still time to avoid what I warned you about, but that time must be used wisely. You cannot delay any longer, and you cannot pretend that everything will fix itself. You must take action based on what you are being shown. Even small steps in the right direction will begin to change the outcome ahead. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am guiding you step by step, even if it feels slow at times. Each step is intentional and each moment of clarity is placed for a reason. When you follow this guidance, you move into a place where the danger no longer reaches you. I want you to take a breath and let these words settle, because what I am about to reveal will go deeper than what you have already heard. This is not just about avoiding something harmful. It is about completely changing the direction you are heading. You are not the same person you were when this began, because awareness has already started to reshape your path. Stay steady, because what comes next will require both your attention and your courage. Type 999. If you are ready for change, there is something in your life that has been quietly influencing your decisions more than you realize. It may not seem powerful on the surface, but it has been guiding your choices in small ways that add up over time. These small influences have slowly been shaping a path that leads toward the outcome I warned you about. I am bringing this to your attention now so you can take back control of your direction. Once you see it clearly, it will lose its hold over you. You have been giving too much power to things that do not deserve it. This could be the opinions of others, the pressure to keep things the same, or the fear of what might happen if you choose differently. These influences have kept you from fully stepping into the path that is meant for you. I am asking you to release that weight now because it is not helping you. It is holding you back. When you let go of it, you begin to move with freedom and clarity. There is also a truth that you have been avoiding. Even though you feel it deep inside, you have sensed that something is not right, but you chose to ignore it because facing it felt uncomfortable. That truth is now rising to the surface and it cannot be ignored any longer. I am not bringing it forward to hurt you. I am bringing it forward to protect you. When truth becomes clear, it gives you the power to change what needs to be changed. Type forward 44. Or if you believe guidance is reaching you, you must understand that what I warned you about is not inevitable. It is only a possibility if you continue without awareness. Now that you are aware, you have the ability to shift everything. This is why listening matters so much, because it changes the outcome before it fully forms. You are not trapped in a fixed future. You are standing at a point where your choices can reshape what comes next. There may be a moment very soon where you feel pulled in two different directions. One direction will feel familiar and easy while the other will feel uncertain but peaceful. I need you to choose the path that brings you peace, even if it feels less comfortable at first. Peace is one of the ways I guide you, and it will always lead you away from harm. When you follow peace, you align with protection. You are also being called to trust yourself in a deeper way. I have placed awareness within you for a reason. When you feel something strongly, it is not something to ignore or dismiss. It is something to consider and listen to carefully. The more you trust that inner guidance, the stronger it becomes. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covered CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money, attracting brain waves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There is a shift happening in your thinking right now. You may notice that things are becoming clearer and that confusion is starting to fade. That clarity is not accidental. It is part of the guidance I am giving you. I am helping you see what you need to see so you can move forward with confidence. When clarity replaces confusion, your steps become more certain. You have also been protected in ways you may not even recognize. There were moments in your past where things could have gone very differently, but they did not. That was not luck. That was protection. I have been guiding you long before this moment. Even when you were not aware of it. This is simply a stronger form of that same guidance. Do not allow fear to take over as you process what you are hearing. Fear will try to make you feel overwhelmed. But that is not what this is about. This is about awareness and redirection, not panic. When you stay calm and focused, you can hear clearly and act wisely. That is how you move out of danger and into safety. There is still something ahead that you must be careful about. It is not something to be afraid of, but it is something to approach with awareness. When you reach that moment, remember everything you are hearing now. Pause, reflect, and choose with clarity instead of rushing. That pause will make all the difference. You are being given a chance to step out of a path that could have led to regret. Not everyone receives this kind of warning, but you have. That means there is something important about your life that must be protected. You are not being overlooked. You are being guided with intention. There is a deeper layer to this warning that you must understand. Now, it is not only about what is happening around you. It is also about what has been happening within you. You have been carrying emotions, thoughts, and patterns that have slowly been guiding your choices. Some of these have come from past experiences, and some have come from fear or uncertainty. These inner patterns are what connect you to the path I warned you about. When you carry something unresolved inside you, it can influence your decisions without you realizing it. You may think you are choosing freely, but those hidden patterns are quietly shaping your direction. I am bringing this to your attention so you can begin to release what no longer serves you. When you let go of what is weighing you down, your path becomes clearer and safer. There is something specific you need to forgive or release. It may be something from your past that still holds a place in your heart. That weight has been affecting how you see certain situations and people. It has made you more likely to accept what is not right or to stay where you should move on. I am asking you to release it now because holding on to it keeps you connected to the outcome I warned you about. Type 666. If you are ready to let go, you must also begin to trust that you are capable of making the right choices. I have given you the awareness you need and I am strengthening it with every word you hear. You are not as uncertain as you think. You have simply been ignoring what you already know deep inside. When you begin to trust that inner knowing, your decisions will become clearer. There is also a moment ahead where you will be asked to choose between what feels comfortable and what is truly right. Comfort will try to pull you back into old patterns, but what is right will guide you forward into something better. I need you to choose what is right, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. That choice will move you away from the path of harm. You are not being asked to change everything at once. You are being asked to make one clear decision at a time. Each decision you make with awareness will build a new path for you. That path will lead you away from what could have harmed you and toward something that brings you peace and stability. This is how change begins. Not all at once, but step by step. There is also something you need to understand about the timing of this warning. It is not late and it is not too early. It is exactly when it needs to be. If this had come later, it might have been harder to change what was coming. If it had come earlier, you might not have been ready to hear it. This moment is aligned perfectly for you to act. You may start to notice that your perspective is changing as you continue listening. Things that once felt confusing may now feel clearer. Situations that once felt normal may now feel different. That is not your imagination. It is your awareness growing. When your awareness grows, your path begins to change. I am also preparing you for the possibility that some things in your life may need to shift or end. This is not something to fear. It is something to accept as part of your protection. When something is not aligned with your well-being, it cannot remain the same. Change is how I move you into a safer and better place. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are not losing anything that is meant for you. You are only being separated from what could have caused harm. What is truly meant for you will remain or will come to you in the right way. You do not need to hold on to something out of fear of losing it. Trust that what is right will stay or return in a better form. There is also strength growing within you as you continue listening. It may not feel dramatic, but it is real. This strength will help you act when the moment comes. It will help you choose differently than you have before. It will help you stay steady even when things feel uncertain. You are being guided into a place where you will feel more secure and more at peace. This is not just about avoiding something negative. It is about stepping into something better. When you follow this guidance, you move toward a life that feels more aligned and stable. That is what I want for you. Stay with me because there is still more you need to understand. You are very close to fully seeing what needs to be done. Do not turn away now because you are already stepping out of what could have harmed you and into what is meant to protect you. You have come this far, and I want you to realize something clearly right now. You are no longer the same person who first heard this warning. Something inside you has already begun to shift. And that shift is protecting you more than you understand. I am not just speaking to you. I am reshaping the way you see, feel, and respond. This is how I move you away from what was forming ahead of you. Type 11. If you believe you are being guided, there is a moment approaching where everything will try to return to how it was before. It will feel familiar, almost comfortable, as if nothing ever needed to change. That moment is a test of your awareness. If you fall back into old patterns, you will reconnect with the path I warned you about. But if you stay aware, you will move past it and into something safer. You must understand that patterns do not break themselves. They break when you make a conscious decision to act differently. You have been given the awareness to recognize those patterns. And now you must use it. When the moment comes, pause before you respond. That pause is where your power lies. There is also something you need to stop telling yourself. You have been convincing yourself that certain things are not a big deal even when they clearly affect you. This way of thinking has kept you in situations longer than you should have stayed. I am asking you to be honest with yourself now. What you feel matters, and ignoring it does not make it disappear. Type 1313. If you choose clarity over comfort, you are being called to step into a new level of responsibility for your own path. This is not about blame. It is about awareness and action. When you take responsibility for your choices, you take control of your direction. I am guiding you. But you must also move with intention together. This is how the outcome ahead begins to change. There is something ahead that will look like an opportunity. It may seem positive at first, but there is more beneath the surface. I need you to look deeper when it appears. Do not accept anything quickly without feeling at peace about it. If there is even a small sense of unease, that is your signal to step back. You are not meant to accept everything that comes your way. You are meant to choose carefully with awareness and clarity. Not every opportunity is aligned with your path. Some are distractions that lead you away from what is right for you. When you choose with awareness, you avoid those distractions. There is also a part of you that has been waiting for this clarity. You have felt uncertain for a while, not fully sure of what to do next. That uncertainty is now being replaced with understanding. The more you listen, the clearer everything becomes. This clarity is your guide moving forward. I want you to remember something important as you continue. You are not being guided away from something good. You are being guided away from something that would have caused harm. It may not look harmful on the surface, but I see what you cannot trust that what I am showing you is for your protection. There may be people who do not understand the changes you begin to make. They may question you or try to pull you back into old ways. Do not let their reactions change your direction. You are not here to follow what others expect. You are here to follow what is right for you. You are also learning to listen to yourself in a new way. That inner voice you have ignored before is becoming stronger. It will guide you when you feel uncertain. It will help you make choices that align with your well-being. The more you trust it, the more it will lead you in the right direction. There is still something ahead that requires your attention. But now you are more prepared to face it. You are not walking into it blindly anymore. You are walking toward it with awareness and understanding. That changes everything. You are also being moved into a place where your peace will be stronger. When you choose differently, you will begin to feel a sense of calm that was not there before. That calm is a sign that you are on the right path. It is confirmation that you are moving away from harm. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So, click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. That choice has already shifted your path more than you can see right now. Stay with me because what I am about to show you will help you stand firm when the moment arrives. Type 1414. If you believe your path is changing, there is something very close now. Something that will require you to act with clarity and not emotion. It will not announce itself as a threat. It will come in a way that feels normal, almost harmless. But beneath that surface, there is a direction that could lead you back toward what I warned you about. I need you to be ready to recognize it without hesitation. You have a habit of reacting quickly when something feels familiar. That reaction has served you in some moments. But in this situation, it can lead you back into a pattern you are meant to leave behind. I am asking you to slow down your response. When you slow down, you create space for awareness to guide you. That space is where protection begins to take effect. There is also a truth that must be accepted. Now, not everything that comes into your life is meant to stay. Some things are only there for a season, and holding on to them beyond that season creates imbalance. You have held on to something longer than you should have. It may feel difficult to release it, but keeping it will only bring you closer to the outcome I warned you about. Type 1515. If you are ready to release what no longer serves you, you are not being asked to let go without reason. You are being shown clearly why it is necessary. When you release what is not aligned, you make room for what is meant for you. This is not loss. It is correction. It is the process of bringing your life back into balance and safety. There is also a shift happening in how you see yourself. You are beginning to realize that you have more control over your path than you once believed. This realization is important because it changes how you respond to what comes next. Instead of feeling pulled in different directions, you will begin to choose your direction with intention. That intention is what keeps you aligned with my guidance. You may feel a sense of resistance as you think about the changes you need to make. That resistance is natural because change often feels uncomfortable at first. But do not let that discomfort stop you. Discomfort is temporary, but the outcome of your choices can last much longer. Choose what leads to safety, even if it feels unfamiliar in the beginning. There is also something you must be careful not to ignore. It is a small detail, something that might seem insignificant at first, but that detail holds a clue about what is really happening around you. When you notice it, do not dismiss it. Pay attention because it will help you see the situation more clearly. You are being guided to trust your perception more than before. What you see and feel is not something to push aside. It is part of the awareness I am strengthening within you. The more you trust it, the more it will guide you correctly. Doubting it will only create confusion. There is still a possibility that you could return to old patterns if you are not careful. That is why I am reminding you again to stay aware. Do not assume that everything is safe just because it looks familiar. Look deeper, feel carefully, and choose with intention. That is how you stay on the path that leads away from harm. You are also moving closer to a place where you will feel more at peace with your decisions. That peace will not come from avoiding choices. It will come from making the right ones even when they are difficult. When you act with awareness, you create stability in your life. That stability is what keeps you grounded. There is something important you need to remember as you continue. I am not only guiding you away from something negative. I am guiding you towards something better. There is a path ahead that holds peace, clarity, and growth for you. But you cannot reach it if you remain where you are now. You are being moved step by step into that better place. Each decision you make with awareness brings you closer to it. You may not see the full picture yet, but you are moving in the right direction. Trust that this process is leading you somewhere good. Every word you accepted has adjusted something within you, and those adjustments are already affecting the path ahead. This is not just guidance anymore. This is protection in motion. Stay focused because what comes next will require you to stand firm in everything you have understood so far. Type 1616. If you feel the shift within you, there is a moment approaching that will feel very familiar, almost like something you have experienced before. That familiarity is not comfort. It is a test of everything you have learned here. It will try to pull you back into an old response, an old decision, or an old way of thinking. If you fall into that pattern, you reconnect with the path that leads to harm. But if you pause and choose differently, you break that connection completely. You must understand that breaking a pattern is not just about saying no once. It is about recognizing the pattern when it appears and refusing to follow it again. You have reached a point where you can do this. The awareness you have now is strong enough to guide you through that moment. You are not the same as before. And that difference will protect you. What's really behind the 7th second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening, but the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something that will try to make you doubt what you are feeling. It may come as a thought that tells you you are overthinking or being too cautious. That thought is not guidance. It is a distraction. I need you to trust what you feel deeply even if it does not match what others expect from you. What you feel is aligned with your protection. Type 1717. If you trust your inner guidance as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You are being asked to stand in your clarity even when it feels uncomfortable. Clarity does not always feel easy because it requires you to see things as they truly are. But when you stand in it, you cannot be easily misled. You begin to move with confidence, not because everything is perfect, but because you know you are choosing correctly. There is also a situation that will present itself in a way that seems urgent. It may try to push you into making a quick decision. I need you to resist that urgency. What is right for you will not force you into confusion or pressure. Take your time. Even if others expect you to act quickly, that pause will protect you. You have spent time in your life trying to keep things smooth and peaceful, sometimes at your own expense. That habit has made you accept things that you should have questioned. I am asking you now to stop doing that. Peace does not come from avoiding truth. Peace comes from aligning with what is right, even if it requires a difficult decision. There is also a deeper strength rising within you. Now you may not feel it fully yet, but it is there. This strength will help you stand firm when the moment comes. It will give you the ability to choose differently even when it feels challenging. This is the strength that comes from awareness and alignment. You are also being guided to pay attention to how your body responds in certain situations. When something is not right, you may feel tension, discomfort, or a sense of unease. Do not ignore those signals. They are part of the guidance I am giving you. When something feels right, you will feel a sense of calm and clarity. There is still a possibility that you could be pulled back into what I warned you about. But that possibility is becoming weaker with every moment you stay aware. The more you choose clarity over comfort, the more that path loses its hold on you. You are already moving away from it. Even if you cannot fully see it yet, you are not being left alone in this process. I am with you in every step, guiding you through each moment. When you feel uncertain, pause and remember what you have heard here. That remembrance will bring you back into alignment. You are not walking this path without direction. There is also something ahead that will confirm everything you are learning now. It will show you clearly that the awareness you have gained is real. When that moment comes, you will understand why this warning was given to you. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you" on this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step.